Okay, so stream started. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid putting up any personally identifiable information on the stream. Any emails or anything. I think I kind of purged everything. Yeah. Okay, but we'll start with this. Oh, I guess we can start now. It's time,
No, a
right?
few of them have joined another call. They've made up another call, so we need to add everyone to this call.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 parallel calls happening.
Okay, I'm just going to post and say,
Zaine.
yeah, Zaine and Aleksei. Where did you go to school, Mike? In Saskatoon?
I went to SAIT for my apprenticeship.
Okay.
Yeah, and then all on the job. Everything I learned our DCS on the job and everything. So.
Hi, Aleksei. Hi, Zaine.
Hi there, guys.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Hello.
I'm not sure. I'm having some problems on Teams. It's not opening the meeting for some reason. It's just giving me an error when trying to join.
Oh, well, you're in here with us now, right? So.
Yeah, but from my phone, not from the computer.
Oh, okay. Well, this should work. We have voice at least, right? So that's good enough. And I see that Steve is muted. But that's okay if you just want to listen. That's cool. Okay, so I guess first thing we have to go through... Oh, hi, Steve.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I was muted there. I think I'm having issues with my camera, but I can see and hear y'all.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I mean, as long as you're listening, that's good enough, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I guess welcome everyone to the first meeting of this group module. I think we were pretty successful in organizing everything. It was a little sticky at the beginning, but I think this should work out pretty well. So how much does everyone know about this module? Have you guys read the project outline and the guides and stuff like that? At least for segment 1. That's all that I've read is the segment 1 stuff.
Yeah, I've done the overview in segment 1.
Okay, we'll quickly just run through it today too. I put the schedule up in the forum, roughly the times that we should probably try to keep to. We should probably only keep this an hour because any more will just be counterproductive. So first thing we should look at is the due dates. You guys can all see my PDF that I've got open, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going to worry about the other stuff. Like, we have a long time to do this project, and segment 1 is really easy. October 11th is the first due date for the submission. And there's really not much to submit, but we do have to do it, right? Unfortunately, that's the same day as the Module 14 submission. So luckily, segment 1's easy, so we should be able to do both of those at the same time. And since I've been endorsed as leader, I'll be doing the submission. So the project guide, 14 weeks. So the project it's the classic kind of engineering design project, lighting system for a small town in some area, impoverished or poor town, whatever. It doesn't even have to be real. It can just be made up, but it does have to be in a real location. That's the important volunteer position that someone has to take today, is selecting that community. It's really easy. It will take you like 10 minutes. You can just make it up. But when you pick the location on Google Maps, it's important that it's like a real feasible location. It can't be in the middle of the ocean or something. So if someone wants to volunteer for that,
I'll take that.
yeah, for sure. Okay, Mike is written down for...
Or Aleksei, you're muted there, Aleksei. You're muted, Aleksei. We can't hear you.
Oh, you're still muted. We can't hear you.
I can see you, but we can't hear you.
Oh, you can type in the chat too. It's not...
Oh, you're...
Is it okay now?
There we go.
Yep.
It should be okay now, yeah.
Okay, so Mike or Aleksei, do either one of you want to do the community selection job?
Yes.
Okay, Aleksei. Okay, Aleksei is booked in for that one. Sorry, Mike, you missed your chance.
Nope.
No. Volunteered. Okay, so that one's done. So this is one of the pieces of software that was recommended by the project guide to manage the project. It's called Gantt project. It's pretty old software actually, but it's totally free. And it's got some cloud integration potential, but I don't think I'm going to pay for that. I'll just, at the end of every segment or at the end of every meeting, I'll just put the updated file in the Dropbox, and I'll take a screenshot of this and put it in the Dropbox or the forum or something, just so everyone's on the same page. So this is where we're at. This is the whole project overview, right? So we've got segment 1 here. We're here today, 25th, and we've got a few segments left to go until February or January 8th. Or it's something like that. I'm not sure, but we've got a long time to do this, right? Mm-hmm. So group operational on Moodle, I would say that we're pretty operational right now. All group members read the project guide. Again, like the segment guide, the segment 1 guide is the important part. You should understand that pretty well. The project guide, there's about half of it is pretty important. The rest is a lot of kind of corporate jargon, mumbo jumbo. I would just ignore most of it. Set up teams in YouTube were set up. So the little black bar shows what our progress is on it, like from 0 to 100%. Dropbox setup, yeah, I got that set up, and I'll be updating that after the meeting. Group leader selection, done. It's me for this segment at least. First meeting, done. We're in it right now. Community target selection, I'm going to put a little bit there because I know that Aleksei's doing it now. So once he gets the target community selection to me, I'll post that or update you guys on it, and then we can continue on.
Right. How quick it should be done? What is the deadline for that? I think it will take me a couple of days, maybe today, tomorrow, after tomorrow.
Yeah,
it should be ready.
That should be fine. Yeah, and when you pick it, just like either upload a picture of Google Maps with a pin and like the coordinates, and it should be like a real town. So just scroll around in Africa or something.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
find a little town that looks like it's far away from big cities with only a few houses in it, and that will be good enough. And then if you want to, like, you could even maybe you could do some Googling around and see like if you can find a list of that some organization publishes of communities in need or something like that. You know, it's up to you how you want to pick it, but it doesn't have to be a really good informed choice, but it has to be a valid choice. Write project charter. I'm going to bump that one up a little bit because I know that Steve is going to do it because he volunteered for it. That one is pretty easy too. The template is in the segment 1 guide, and I put the template in the Dropbox also. It won't take you very long. So
No, I downloaded it from their link on the segment 1 guide and commenced. I started it yesterday. I'm
awesome.
partially through it, just kind of left blanks until we get the community.
Yeah, okay. I'll bump that one up to like 50% then, because it sounds like you're about halfway done. So the final output of that should be basically just one page, like Toyota style, right? That's how Toyota likes to do reports, is one page report. That's it. And if you want to maybe draft the cover page or something, whatever, that takes like no time. Finalized submission. Obviously, that one's pretty far away and not done. So that is my job there. I guess proofreading has to be moved up. Oops, unindent. Okay, well, that's don't worry about that. Oh, can I just? Oh, okay, yeah, proofreading. So proofreading gets done before the segment 1 submission, obviously. Oh, whatever. Don't worry about that. Rincy has volunteered for one of the positions. That was just kind of filler. Yes, Mike? Yeah.
I'll volunteer too.
Okay, yeah. So we got Mike there too. It's unfortunate we got 2 mics with S, but not a big deal.
Do we need another volunteer there for the?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Zaine is doing that too. Okay, awesome.
And then, sorry, I just asked, are we recording for the people that can't attend currently?
I am actually, and I am. I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. So if those guys wanted to check whether I keep the stream up or not, I don't know. I probably will. We're not really posting anything personally identifiable. Right. For the guys that missed that, I'm going to try my very best. Since it's going to be public on YouTube, I'm going to really avoid putting up any emails or last names on this display. Just so you guys can rest assured. Like, there'll be first names, but there shouldn't be any last names or anything. Right, okay, so that's pretty much all the proofreading that we need. I wasn't expecting full participation. We do have communication between everyone at least. But it's just segment 1, right? So we'll get it sorted out. You know, things should be fine. And right, finalized submission. So that one was just polishing things up. And I think we do need a volunteer for that. Oh, I didn't have a note there. Does anyone here not have a job? Okay, well, we can't give that. That one's pretty important. I might just wind up doing that myself since I'll be doing this submission anyway. But it's just like a final edit, proofread, typesetting, whatever. Not much is going to be changed. So, and just kind of consolidating and curating all the information that we have. So that's pretty much all the jobs assigned then. So Aleksei, right, you'll get the selection done in a couple days.
Yeah.
Steve sounds like he'll have the charter written in a couple days.
Yeah, I'll give everybody adequate enough time. We'll post it and everybody can shoot holes through it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Don't go too, don't sweat it too much because we're going to have more eyeballs looking at it, right? So.
Yeah, I'm just kind of following that template. It seems pretty straightforward. There are just a few things as far as like budget, project manager. I'm sure and all this stuff's just fictitious numbers and names.
Yeah, you can just make up most of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. PIMBOK. I'm just going to ignore that for now. There is a document online, but it's like 200 pages. I'm going to try to scan through this, but it's all just, this kind of corporate mumbo-jumbo and stuff like that, right? It should all be fairly intuitive to most of us. So small R&D company, lighting system for use in remote villages, in remote areas. So it's lighting only. We're not going to be powering hair dryers and curling irons and toasters and stuff like that. So I think I read somewhere that it was like a 15 family village. So enough lighting for 15 families is only like 1,500 watts. So it's not a very big system, right? Oh yeah, 15. First line maintenance performed by the villagers. So everything has to be really simple and easy to source parts. So, you know, we can't spec like a super capacitor or even like a lithium ion battery would probably be a bad idea. So just kind of keep in mind, it's going to be like bush crap.
To solar.
Yeah, solar's probably the right idea because that one's really easy and reliable, and it is supposed to be renewable, right? That's somewhere else. Select a site anywhere in the world, provided there is sufficient sunlight. So we can't choose a village north of the Arctic Circle, right? Because there's not sufficient sunlight there. And wind and water, probably bad choices because we don't know that kind of stuff. Funding provided by a private donor, so spent judiciously, so we can't make the thing out of titanium or anything. Must be easy to transport, so, you know, like man portable or motorcycle portable or that kind of stuff is important. Don't plan on a paved road wherever you're going to install it, right? Yeah, only the planning for the project. Okay, attrition rate is very small, so that means that everyone who's in the group is probably still going to be here by the end of the project. No one's planning on dropping out, right?
Nope.
Okay, good. You shouldn't be at this point. You should have done that. You should have done that 6 months ago. Okay, group calls via Skype. Well, we're not doing that. We're using Teams because that was just what worked out. Dropbox, sure, we can use Dropbox. We could also use Teams, but you know, Dropbox is simple too. Group text communication via Moodle forums. So I'm going to treat the Teams chat as kind of our internal, mundane, trying to figure things out. Same thing with the email chains. That's kind of just sorting stuff out between us. The Moodle forums I'll treat as the public-facing side of the submission. That will be, like, part of it is that the instructors don't just want to assess how well our project deliverables are. They want to assess how well we've worked together, right? So I'm going to be posting with that in mind. And whatever decision we make, I'm going to post the rationale in the forum, why it was made, who made it, if we had problems, whatever. That will be what the instructors are looking at to kind of assess how well we performed together. And just for full disclosure, I will be screenshotting the chat logs from the teams and copying the emails and posting those in the forums. Also, I don't expect them to review that stuff, but just for full disclosure and transparency, right?
Elliot, just a doubt here. So in Moodle forums, are we able to create a forum for just the 9 of us, or is it going to be public for the entire...
I'm not sure, actually. I don't want to access it on this screen right now. Maybe I'll do it on another screen.
I know we have general discussion forum, but that's going to be open to all, right?
I don't know. Does anyone have the forum open right now?
I think I could pull it up. Let's see. You want me to see if I can get into a different forum?
Yeah, just try to click on another one. I thought of doing that, but I never tried it.
Group 4 doesn't even have anything in it yet.
Group 3 doesn't.
That, or unless they just haven't started anything, but I doubt they can select who can come and go from those forums. Maybe they could.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, let me just try test. I can just delete it after, right? Test.
Yep.
Oh, I was able to post in the... Oh. Okay, well, I might get in trouble. Oh, no, delete. Okay, delete. Okay. Oh, no, I got rid of it. I got rid of it. Yeah, I'm able to post in theirs, so...
yeah, it's public.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. They can base their project on ours, right? I don't care. That's fine. They're not like our enemies. Sorry, what was that, Rincy? Sorry.
Sorry, is this under general discussion or somewhere else? Because I don't see anything.
No, it's under module 5, like on the home page. I guess I could share that.
Okay.
Module 5, and then the forum is right here. So I was able to post into this one, but I just quickly deleted it. So that's where we're at. Okay. And I don't want to open that because I think there's a bunch of emails and stuff in there. Where were we at? We're talking about this. It is of critical importance that every group member participates. So I'm really trying to involve everyone, right? Engineers Australia requirement, blah, blah, blah. Templates, we're using those. Final submissions, only the group leader needs to submit. I'll do that. Sharing of work in progress. Right, so every time that someone submits something for review, posting it in the forum is probably the best. It's one way that you can do it. If someone doesn't do that, I'll do it just so that the instructors can keep apprised of our progress, right? Segments, right? So this is the segment that we're on, the easy one. Scheduling, segment 1 week. It's really more like 2 weeks. We've kind of gotten a jump on it. I imagine that many of the other groups are probably behind us. And description of segments. So problem definition, contextual analysis, requirements. I'm not sure that this exactly matches the segments. I'm thinking that segment 1 is more like just that. That's all that we have to do. Where the community is, and that's really it. And what we want to do, but no real details about how we're going to do it. So for segment 1, we don't need to say like, we need this power requirement. It needs to cost this much. It needs to be this portable. It needs to be this serviceable, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to say that. We just have to say where the town is, how many people are there, and we want to install lights for them. And we're going to use solar power. That's it. Right, so this was what I based the meeting schedule on. So group operational, I'm going to be repeating this from the Gantt chart. Done. We're doing this right now. All group members have read this document. This is done. This is done. This is done. This is Aleksei's job. This is Steve's job. And then we've got Rincy and Mike Sovereign doing proofreading. And Zaine is also proofreader. Yeah, Zaine's also proofreader, right. And I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. We'll worry about this stuff when the time comes, right? Reference documents. This was that PIMBOK guide, which, I mean, read it if you want to. It's 200 pages. It'll take you a day or two to get through it. But again, most of it's just kind of mumbo jumbo. Gantt project, so that was this thing that we're using here. And this is where it turns into kind of mumbo jumbo, right? Process groups, phases, blah, 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 blah. Like all this crap. We'll try to do this, but we don't have to worry about it for this segment. Sample of the Gantt chart. Again, roles, like I don't know if we're going to wind up with named titles. Maybe we will, but probably not. Again, this stuff is all kickoff meeting. Well, we're doing the kickoff meeting right now, so if we want to try and do this, maybe we'll look at it for the next meeting or something. More mumbo jumbo. As long as we just get the segment submission done, that's all that matters, right? Yeah, like what a bunch of just corporate buzzwords and stuff. Yeah, so that's it for the segment 1 guide, or the project guide. Segment 1 guide. So indicate exactly who did what. That's what the purpose of the logs and the recordings and the forum posts is, right? Guidelines for writing engineering reports. This is what Steve will be following for the first. So here's the project charter template. Here was the guide. And I mean, if you wrote a report in high school, this should be pretty obvious to you. Revision. Oh, right, Steve, when you're writing that project charter, can you enable track changes? I imagine you're using Word, right?
Yeah, it's
turn on track changes on that document just so we can see who did what.
Track changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be under review or something. Several group members required to proofread, so we've got that assigned. This is just formatting. Please rotate responsibilities. So Steve will not be doing the next initial document for segment 2. We'll switch it around. Cover pages, yeah, that's just mundane. This is Steve's job again. That's the template. This is Aleksei's job. So right, Aleksei, people may be fictitious, but the site must be real, remote, and without electrical infrastructure. But it can just be made up, but it has to be a real place. This is how Steve structures the charter and cover pages. Webinar 1 readings. When is the webinar scheduled for? Does anyone know that offhand?
Wednesday, I think it will be.
Wednesday? Okay. So read this before you go to the webinar, but I imagine most of this will be covered. Again, much of it is obvious if you have any business experience, but if you don't, then I'll just skim through it. Now the slides, we don't really have to go through those. We'll go through those in the webinar. Pre-recording links. You can read that at your leisure, and we're not going to be reading through this. This is way too much. Okay, so it seems like we're pretty on track, right? Does anyone have any kind of concerns, questions, anything like that?
I have a question. I didn't find this templates. Where's the templates 3.4?
Template 3.4. Oh, I should have closed that stuff.
Because it was somewhere in the text, but I didn't find it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think that reference there was kind of screwed up. I didn't see a section 3.4 either. Let me see if I can find that back again. That was in the segment 1 guide, right?
Yeah.
And it says 3.4 somewhere. Oh, maybe it's in the project guide. 3.4. Yeah. Group decision on community service. Use the template identified in 3.4. Yeah, right. There is no 3.4. I think that reference is just screwed up. I don't see that, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. This is the charter template. Okay, no, that's not the right one. It's this one. Segment 1 template. So this is what I'll be using for the file submission, right? So I'm going to kind of do something stupid, and I might PDF the charter and paste it into this Word doc. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I don't like doing stuff like that, but I'll be filling this out. Cover page goes here, table of contents. Yeah, there is no section 3.4 anywhere, so I think that was just screwed up. So yeah, just use the charter template.
Another question: all the files will be dropping in a Teams in a file box.
Yeah, can you just either post what you want to send to the group in the forum, or
I think it will be better to drop it. I think it will be better to drop the file in the Teams and make a post in a forum that's something been dropped in the Teams just to check it.
Okay, I will. Let me get the view on Dropbox.com. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going to come up here? Oh no, this should be okay. Oh, I already had it open actually. Share. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. Oh wait, I can just do it in the other window. Anyways, I will share this folder with you guys via email or something. Then you guys can edit the Dropbox.
Okay.
Does that sound all right?
I should install Dropbox. I didn't do it yet.
You don't have to install it. You can just do it in the browser.
Okay. All right.
Like I installed it just to sync all the files with my local disk. But I'm not. You don't have to install Dropbox to use it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want, I'll get you guys this link, and then I gotta write that down. I'll share Dropbox.
The notebook seems uncomfortable within Teams. Couldn't access.
Okay. So
I just wanted to ask if anyone was having difficulties because
I haven't tried the notebook yet.
Okay. Just so you know, I mean, you could have all the folders just in one single platform.
Right. Yeah, that might not work for us. I'm not sure. Are you guys okay with using the Dropbox?
I'm okay with anything.
Okay, we'll stick with it then. I mean, it was pretty explicit. I tried to follow the guides pretty explicitly. The only thing that I kind of cheated on was the Skype thing, just because we were already... I tried to start setting up teams and getting everyone coordinated before I read the guides. So I should have read the guides first. And if I had, we would probably be on Skype instead, but it doesn't really matter, right? So
yeah, they would have probably prepared the guide much before Teams became so famous.
Yeah, I've noticed that about much of the course content is some of it seems
pretty much old dated, right?
Some of it is a little bit outdated. Probably it was written about 10 years ago. and not really updated since. But most of the principles still hold true, right? Anything else?
That's it. That's it.
That's it? Okay, well, that was a quick one. I was expecting this first meeting to be pretty quick, right? So
once Steve comes up with the first draft, like how many days do I get for proofreading? Like 1 day, or what's the timeline we have?
Well, we have so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have about 2 weeks. So if you want to do it within maybe 2 days.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, you won't have to do much, right? I'm sure that Steve is very literate.
Yeah, I'm also confident, Steve, that he does a perfect work. So there's nothing left for
I'm sure that he won't make any spelling errors or grammar errors or anything like that.
Y'all just don't know me yet.
Yeah, well, we'll know quick enough, right? Okay. Okay, if everyone's happy with the results, then we can get to work. So first step is Steve writes the charter. While he's doing that, Aleksei is picking the community. You guys will post your outcomes in the forum or the Dropbox or the Teams chat or something. Get it to everyone else in however you can. When Steve is done, Rincy's the first proofreader. Michael's the second one. Zaine's the third one. So Rincy's 1, Mike is 2, Zaine is 3. So that's the order we'll go in. Because if everyone tries to do it at once, it won't really work, right? So Rincy's going to proofread it, post proofread version 1. Mike's going to proofread it, post proofread version 2. Zaine's going to proofread it, post version 3. I'm going to finalize it. Before I submit it, I'll post it for final consensus approval. And then once everyone approves, then I'll prepare the final submission for the submission. So, is everyone happy with that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks very much, guys. I will.
Oh hey.
Yep.
Is this a good time for everybody as far as meeting wise? I mean, because it's I know we kind of talked about it going back. I know you can't appease everybody, right, as far as meeting times, but
right. It seemed to. The reason that we moved it from Sunday is because I didn't realize that the Arab world or
Middle East.
I didn't know it was Friday and Saturday for you guys. So Saturday is the overlap day, so that will work okay for me at least.
Yeah, it's for me too.
And we have most of the group here, and the times. Do I still have the times open? I do. Let's see. It was this time. Yeah, 4 p.m., 9 a.m., 7 p.m., 8, 10, 9, 5. Yeah, so it's not like midnight for anyone. So everyone should be able to attend if possible. So I think this time will work, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're happy with that. Okay, when is our next meeting? Do you guys want to do it same time next Saturday? And
Yes, perfect.
okay,
Perfect for me.
yeah, we'll book it for this day then. Saturday the 2nd. I'll post in the forum about that, and I'll also maybe just take the quick minutes from this meeting and put them up also, just kind of what we covered and the new volunteer positions that we assigned, right?
Okay, yeah.
Just a quick question. The cover page falls part of whose scope then?
Yep.
The cover page.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, who's covering that?
Oh, I'll probably just use a.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm finalizing, so I'm just going to use a template one from Word or whatever. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not going to come up with any fancy company logo or any crap like that, right? We'll just do text. So we're not starting a business here. So okay, we all on the same page? Good.
Yep.
Okay, I'll make the forum post just so you guys can look back and review the minutes. And good to work with you guys. I think we're going to do really well on this. So.
Hey, I appreciate all the time you've spent getting all this stuff going. I know it's try to read through all the material and get everything going. It's a little time consuming.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's I'm getting graded too, right? So I want a good mark for myself. So that's why I'm doing it, right? And I'm sure you guys all feel the same. So.
Yeah, but really takes a lot of patience to go through all these documents and come up with a complete overview. You've done a great job on that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. No worries. I was doing it for myself too, right? Because if I don't write something down, I'll just forget about it. So, okay, I think that's about it.
Yep, catch you guys back on next Saturday.
Okay, yeah, nice to meet you guys, and see you next Saturday.
Cool.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice evening.
Take care.
Bye.
Well.